and beautiful snake species on the planet that no one would expect to be terrifying cold-blooded killers. Hello everyone from the mysterious universe. Dear friends, when thinking about snakes, surely many of us can't help but shudder. While others are very interested in exploring the magical world of these reptiles, right? However, whether you love or hate snakes, you probably have to admit one thing. Many of them are very beautiful and strange. Many people even believe that those beautifully looking snakes are completely harmless to humans. But in reality, that's not entirely true. There are snake species that look extremely beautiful and friendly on the outside, but their nature is extremely fierce and aggressive. Moreover, they possess incredibly terrifying amounts of venom. In this video, join the mysterious universe to admire the beauty of snake species considered the most beautiful and also the most venomous. Red-necked keelback, an extremely dangerous hidden killer. The red-necked keelback, also known as the red-necked grass snake, is one of the most colorful snake species. This snake is beautiful and non-venomous, so many people capture them to keep as pets. However, this action hides many people are unaware of. The red-necked keelback has a body with black-gray patterns, and a dark green are all it has. The neck has deep red, light red, reddish-brown, or sometimes yellow colors. This snake species is small in size with a length of only about 130 centimeters. Belonging to the water snake family, they can live in sloping highland areas. Because of their very beautiful, vibrant colors, red-necked keelbacks are not only captured to keep as pets, but even small children catch them to play with, hence they have another name, student snake. However, according to many studies, this red-necked keelback does not produce its own venom. But they can accumulate venom from the animals they eat, such as poisonous frogs or centipedes. This venom is used for self-defense and is strong enough to kill humans. Therefore, worldwide, the red-necked keelback is classified as a venomous snake. Normally, red-necked keelbacks are quite gentle, allowing humans to touch them or even hold them in hands. However, in some cases, this snake species becomes aggressive and ready to attack if touched. The venom fangs of the red-necked keelback are located in the back teeth, so the amount of venom injected varies depending on the bite. Therefore, only if they bite deeply will the victim be envenomated. If a large amount of red-necked keelback venom enters the victim's body, it causes severe symptoms, including blood. The victim remains conscious but will experience bleeding, multi-organ hemorrhage, and shock. Currently, many countries, including Vietnam, do not have anti-venom for red-necked keelback venom. In Asia, only Japan and Korea have this anti-venom. Therefore, it is recommended that people should not capture this snake as a pet. If unfortunately bitten by a red-necked keelback, leave a wound and then take the patient to a medical facility as quickly as possible. Blue coral snake, the most beautiful snake queen in the world. Snakes always make us feel creepy when mentioned due to their sinuous, scary appearance and their deadly venomous bites. Therefore, few people know that these cold-blooded killers also possess a unique beauty that no other species has. Frightening, mysterious but mesmerizingly beautiful, that's what you see when admiring the blue coral snake. Coral snakes are among the most highly venomous species in the adaptations family. They can be found in all tropical forests in Southeast Asia. These snakes are widely distributed throughout Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, and Borneo but are often hard to find due to their nocturnal nature. They usually hide under leaves, debris, or plant fragments and often venture out to hunt at night. Venom glands are located throughout their bodies, even extending to the tail in some species. Blue coral snakes have red heads and tails while the body is blue. This is one of the most beautiful and dangerous snake species in the world. Coral snakes are not aggressive. Most bites occur when people accidentally encounter them, such as while gardening. When threatened, they bury their heads in the ground and curl their tails upward. Their fangs are small, so bites often don't cause much damage. However, when bitten, it can be life-threatening and requires medical treatment. Initial symptoms may be blurred vision, then clearer vision with little swelling, which can cause muscle paralysis, respiratory failure, or heart failure if untreated. Looking at this image, surely each of us is somewhat attracted by the snake's iridescent, shiny skin. However, the question arises is, what is this snake, and are they dangerous? Because with such eye-catching appearance, they are easily noticed. This snake is the iridescent earth snake, also known by other names such as the rainbow snake, or scientifically named Cinebelt T. alicolor. They are distributed throughout the mainland and islands of Southeast Asia. The most special feature of this snake is that they possess iridescent scales that can display vibrant colors, shimmering under sunlight. The snake's back usually has reddish brown or blackish hues, while the belly is grayish-white without decorative patterns. What's special is that despite having such unique skin, the iridescent earth snake mainly lives underground. Hiding under leaf litter, under walls, and in warm soil layers or utilizing burrows created by other creatures. Like other burrowing reptiles, their body is quite round, with a blunt head and short tail. Adult snakes can reach up to 1.3 meters in length, while averaging about 80 to 100 centimeters. It is known that the iridescent earth snake has a quite special tooth structure. Instead of being fixed, they typically have many small, sharp teeth attached to the jawbone by flexible muscle fibers, creating a hinge-like mechanism. These teeth can fold up and down, but usually in a backward direction. This helps them swallow hard prey like lizards, birds, frogs more quickly. Or simply put, the special jaw locks the prey in place, preventing them from escaping. At this point, the snake will slowly enjoy its meal. Although not venomous, this species will use insertion skills similar to pythons to squeeze and lock the prey before moving their mouth to swallow it. Therefore, this is also considered a dangerous snake if you accidentally encounter it. The Barrett's pit viper. The Barrett's pit viper is listed among the extremely venomous snakes of Vietnam. They usually live in high mountain areas. Thus, this reptile possesses the best cold tolerance ability that reptile researchers in Vietnam have ever discovered. Biologist Nguyen Phan Mai Trung said that he photographed this extremely venomous pit viper when he encountered it at an altitude of 2,900 meters at Pan Sai Pan Mountain. This nearly 1 meter long snake often hunts along streams in Hoang Linh National Park. This snake species, specialized in living in dense forests, possesses an externally dangerous. The entire body is covered with black and yellow patterned skin, with a triangular head always ready to strike prey in an instant. However, the venom of this pit viper belongs to the cytotoxic type. After a quick bite like a blink, all white blood cells and red blood cells of the victim are destroyed, causing the victim to suffer internal bleeding and pass away shortly after within minutes. Possessing a characteristic and beautiful green color, but this snake is one of the very dangerous venomous snakes to humans and is currently abundant in southern African countries. With venom that can cause the attacked person to urinate blood and have very little chance of survival. It is a highly venomous snake species with an average length of about 100 to 160 centimeters, with some reaching up to 183 centimeters. This snake has quite large eyes, an egg-shaped head, and is bright green with blue and black mixed head. Females can be brown, with elongated scales of 3 to 5 millimeters in length and nearly 0.5 millimeters in diameter. Particularly, this snake species has quite good vision comparable to normal humans. They live mainly in the South African region and primarily eat small amphibians like lizards, frogs, occasionally eating some small mammals, birds, and bird eggs by swallowing them whole. Previous cases of people being bitten by the boomslang were rare. Even in the early 1950s, people still thought that this snake was harmless to humans. But notably, the venom of the boomslang not only causes external symptoms like headache, nausea, drowsiness, anxiety, or vomiting, but it also causes coagulation disorder. The reason is that the venom contains hematoxin, a chemical that can destroy blood cells, causing coagulation disorder, leading to reduced organ function and tissue. More horrifyingly, when the toxin takes effect, the victim will experience brain and muscle hemorrhage, simultaneously causing internal blood to seep out through all body openings like pores, nose, eyes, ears, and even when the victim is unconscious from the smallest wound. Moreover, blood will also leak out through feces, urine, saliva, vomit, and thus cause the victim's death. The boomslang can open its mouth up to 170 degrees to attack human hands and feet. However, the danger lies in the fact that the venom from its bite often silently takes effect over a long period, causing many people who are unaware of this snake to be subjective and not seek timely treatment. Only after a few hours or even a day does the victim begin to show symptoms. Some victims even reported seeing a yellow spot possibly caused by bleeding in the eye. It is known that the boomslang is a native snake species in the sub-Saharan region of Africa. Besides its fearsome venom, the Venus nasicornis snake is also known for its clever hunting camouflage. They can stand upright like tree branches to ambush prey. The Tezek horned viper with its strange beauty is a formidable killer in Africa. Bitis nasicornis also has another name, the Tezek horned viper. This is a colorful but extremely venomous snake species, often inflating and deflating its eye, and emitting loud sounds when threatened. The name Tezek horned viper comes from the small pair of horns on its nose resembling rhinoceros horns. They typically live in rainforests and swamps in West and Central Africa, being a terror to local people. If you carefully observe the head, you'll see black triangular patterns that look like a face in death. This makes this viper species even more frightening. This snake species ranges from 70 to 90 centimeters in length, with some individuals reaching up to 1.3 meters. Like other viper species, they have triangular, rectangular, or diamond patterns covering their bodies. Their appearance is quite similar to their relative, the baboon viper. But their colors are much more vibrant and eye-catching with prominent tones like red, yellow, green, blue, and black. Bitis nasicornis is a nocturnal species and primarily terrestrial. However, they can also be found in aquatic environments or in tall trees. Despite moving slowly, they attack prey very quickly and instantaneously. This venomous snake injects lethal venom to paralyze prey, then swallows them whole. They are extremely patient when ambushing and attack prey at extremely high speeds. Their main diet consists of rodents, frogs, and fish. Their patterns and skin color help them camouflage under fallen leaves or grass, making them hard to detect. Their bodies are very sturdy with developed muscles, especially when inflated to threaten enemies. Their venom can cause internal bleeding, tissue destruction, and attack both circulatory and nervous systems, causing victims to die quickly. Dear friends, whether you love or hate snakes, you probably had to admit that many of them are very beautiful, right? You can choose some harmless snake species to keep as pets, but avoid the 6 species we just mentioned above. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Enigmatic Echoes channel so you don't subscribe to the Gian Migo channel so you don't miss exciting videos.